Hi, everyone. Thank you for listening today. And today's lesson, we will be talking about the importance of hope in God for all situations. Life is going to be full of challenges, hardships, difficulties that can just leave us feeling hopeless and lost. And life seems to pile that all on top of one another at the exact right time. And you probably have had those times when people are around you and you that are close to you and they ask you, "What's wrong?" And you say, "Nothing, I'm fine," which isn't true. But that question, "What's wrong?" It's too linear. It's two-dimensional question asked about a four-dimensional situation. And you'd have to unravel so much to truly get even a small portion of what's happening. But God knows your heart, and He knows your troubles, and He knows your situation. And that's where hope comes in. And we must hold on to the hope that comes from our faith in God. The Bible tells us in Psalms 39:7, "And so, Lord, where do I look for? What do I look for? My hope is only in you." This verse reminds us that our hope should not be in our own circumstances or our own abilities to try to get ourselves out, but in God alone. And those shifting sands that are in your mind, when given to God, become a sturdy rock to stand on, and He helps unravel you. He lays out all your troubles and straightens out all your knots and then puts you back together. And it sounds like a process, doesn't it? Because it is. And that's okay. Not everything is figured out at the same time. But you must put your hope in the Lord and you can move forward in your life. Isaiah 40:31 says, "Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength, and they will soar on wings like eagles, and they will run and not grow weary, and they will walk and not be faint." Trusting in God leads to a bolstering in our spirit that keeps us strong and moving forward. Life will cause us to walk further than we want and run further than we wanted to or could, but God sustains us, keeps us from growing weary during those times. And a great encouragement is knowing that God has a plan for you. He does. Jeremiah 29:11. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not harm you, to give you a future and a hope." And no matter what situation you may be facing right now, God is with you. And He is bigger than any problem that you're going to be that you have that you're going through. He has a plan. When we put our hope in Him, we can trust that He will see us through and provide a way out. And you must understand this now, that you will not always be in your current situation. Storms end. So don't lose hope. Instead, let us anchor ourselves in the hope of God and trust that He will work everything out for our good. And remember, with God, all things are possible, and He will never leave us nor forsake us. So keep the faith, hold on to the hope, and watch as God works miracles in your life. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.